Okay, a little bit more from my Charles Dickens spoof, A Christmas Carol. No, not that one, a different one. I don't know what chapter I'm on here. I just picked a page at random. Oh, I'm on page 100. I don't know. I think he's just been shown the Ghost of Christmas Past is just showing Scrooge something from his past. That's why it's called the Ghost of Christmas Past, I guess. Ebenezer, how nice of you to attend. Oh, actually, let's just back that up a little bit here. Yeah, there you go. See if I just turn the page back and start the chapter. This is what you get for not rehearsing these things. This is what you get for just picking a book up, turning to a page at random, and thinking that you're going to be able to come out with it. Anyway, the idea is just to say something funny in amongst these videos that convince you to go onto Amazon and buy a copy for yourself, and split fine sides with laughter. So, Christmas Past, in which Mr. Ebenezer Scrooge is shown his first employer and his first love. Oh, I'm saying that because I know what's going to happen to him. Spirit, spirit, what do ye show me now? Scrooge, Scrooge, watch and see. Don't you do a guidebook? It would make things a lot easier. But not one with guides in it, please. One gets enough flack just being a miser. Just watch, Ebenezer Scrooge, and the doors of memory shall swift open for ye. Spirit, this doth look to be a Christmas party. What gave it away? The tree, decorations, presents, turkey, people party hats on? No, I see a halfpenny on the floor. I remember dropping one at a Christmas party, Mr. Sarky Spirit. And then I dropped the halfpenny. You are indeed correct, Ebenezer Scrooge. 'Tis ye at the festive celebration held by the pole? No, held by the ankles till it confessed. No, I mean bloody heck. How many Christmas parties did you ever get invited to? Can it be? Why, Spirit, this is the occasion at the residence of my early employer, Mr. Furrywig. Correct. Watch on, Scrooge, as he approaches you, and see your time past gone, go past again. Should have brought a ball gag with me. That would have worked better if I'd got it all out in one go. As I said to the wife on the honeymoon, I had limbs again. Ebenezer, how nice of you to attend. I should be doing this in front of Ebenezer, how nice of you to attend. We did hope you would come, but thought you would spend this most joyous of days with your own family. I did think so too, Mr. Furrywig, but they had other plans this year. Are they away for the holiday? No, they just didn't open the door. Oh, Ebenezer, I expect they just did not hear you. I'm not for 6 hours. The last two with a hammer. At one point, Mama opened the door, picked up the milk next to me, and closed it again. You cannot read too much into these things. Eventually, I left after she opened the upstairs window and dropped offal on me. Oh, by the way, if you could pop to the bathroom and wash it off, it would be helpful. At the very least, it would stop the dogs ravaging you. And what of your sisters then, Ebenezer? Well, Hansel has her own family, of course, now, Mr. Furrywig. She is 21 now, and this is her first Christmas with her third husband. And Fan? And Fan is spending the Christmas with Jacob. Apparently, as a special treat, he is going to take her somewhere where she has never been taken before. They are going away? No, that is a strange thing. I also get the impression that the tree... Because you know what we're talking about here, don't you? Yeah. I also get the impression that the treat is more for him than for Fan. Oh, really? Yes, I said to him, I just hope it goes well, Jacob, lest Fan spends the night face down sobbing into the pillow. Did he reassure you? Yeah, he said, I'm counting on it. I assumed he meant the going well bit, not the latter. But I cannot thank you enough for inviting me here tonight, sir. I know that I am just a lowly employee. Hush, Ebenezer, what a thing to say. There is no such thing as an employee who is beneath their employer. Our maid may beg to differ. But you are so kind, sir. Why have you arrived so late? Have you been working? Working? My, no, Ebenezer. I have been out distributing gifts of food and drink to the poor. And do you know why, Ebenezer? Past their sell-by date? No. Tax write-off? No. Nubile daughters? No. Goodness, what suggestions. Where did you get such ideas from? Jacob's father. I have heard about him. He lives in a large mansion, does he not? He does indeed, Mr. Furrywig. So, then you gave all this food and drink away for free? Oh, yes. And you live in a 2-bedroom terraced house in Streatham? Yes. You must realise, Ebenezer, the poor have no money. Why, if they did, they could buy their own food and drink. Can they not get money? Only through work. But times are hard, Ebenezer. Jobs are rarer than jobs. Or decent synonyms, apparently. The only... whose voice am I doing this in? The only other way the poor can get money is to borrow it. And that way is a path most perilous. Why? Well, say they borrow a shilling for some medicine or for some medicine. I do regret not buying you a dictionary for Christmas. Thesaurus. Doing what? Pardon? They saw us doing what? No, not they saw us. Thesaurus. Oh my, Ebenezer, the comic potential of mixed up words. We certainly hope. But as I was saying, oftentimes the poor need money urgently, as opposed to other days when they sit around going, we're starving, but we can wait. No, you must let me finish, Ebenezer. So the poor will go to a moneylender, and he will advance them some coinage for their needs. Well, that's very nice of him. Oh, but there is a catch. He throws the money to them. No, not that sort of catch, a fiscal catch. For they only have this money for a short time, and then do you know what happens? Yeah, they spend it. Well, yes, of course they spend it. If they not need to spend it, they would not need to borrow it in the first place. Oh, Jack, can you go see the moneylender and get a shilling? We can put it on the mantelpiece and stare at it all week. You see the floor, Ebenezer. But when they go to repay the lender, they do not have to pay him just a shilling. Oh, no, they give him back 1 shilling and 3pence. And do you know why? They are shit at maths. No, they must repay him the loan with interest, as opposed to repaying him the loan with apathy. Not that sort of interest, financial interest. The moneylender makes a charge for his loan. And do you know what the outcome of all this is, Scrooge? The moneylender is 3pence to the good without having to lift a finger to work. Well, yes, but that is not really the issue. I think he would differ on that opinion. No, the issue is the poor are now poorer, Ebenezer, for not only did they not have a shilling to start with, but they now have no shilling plus a 3pence debt. And what happens if they cannot repay said debt? Oh, terrible, terrible things, Ebenezer. For instance, the lender may take their furniture as compensation. And where does that leave the poor family? On the floor. Again, not my point. My point being the family now not only have no money, they now have no furniture. Oh, the sights I have seen but this aft, Ebenezer, as I delivered my parcels, some families 13 high on one chair. Their faces drawn with despair and regret. Oh, the sights I have seen. Oh, the sights I have seen but this aft, as I delivered my parcels. Some families 13 high on one chair, their faces drawn with despair and regret, mainly that they let their incontinent grandpas to the top. And that is not all, Ebenezer. Some families have nothing to offer as recompense, and so the lender will send men to hurt the father, as a message to other debtors of what will happen should they too default. One should always read the terms and conditions policy, Mr. Furrywig, he said in a different voice. And these harsh, wicked money lenders, they are immune from their deeds, sitting as they do high up in their 3-story luxury condos. I need to take a break there. You're going to have to come back and, you know, listen to the next bit in the next video.